Welcome to qnawire.
All right, so the leg opposite W, angle W, would be on the opposite side. So we could call it side XY, or you might call it just lowercase w. One makes sense or the other for you, depending on what you're doing in class. The leg adjacent or next to angle W, that's not the hypotenuse, would be WX, or you might be calling that lowercase y. Tangent W is tangent is opposite over adjacent. So opposite over adjacent, you could write it as xy over wx or w over y, again, depending on what you're doing in class. Actually, so you probably don't write them like this based on how I see number 2. Melissa claims that the leg adjacent to angle y is wy. Well, wy is actually the hypotenuse. It has its own name. The adjacent is actually xy. So what mistake did she make? She thought that wy was next to, which it is, but wy is the hypotenuse. That's the mistake. And then in the next part, tangent is opposite over adjacent. So from J, opposite is 12, adjacent is 5. And so that just be 12 over 5. Cosine L, cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. So from angle L, adjacent or next to is 12, hypotenuse is 13, 12 over 13. And the sine of J, start from J, sine says opposite over hypotenuse. You should be referring to SOHCAHTOA, where sine is opposite over hypotenuse, cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse, tangent is opposite over adjacent. Sine, again, opposite over hypotenuse from J. Opposite 12, hypotenuse 13. So 12/13ths again.